The Nigerian Air Force just leveled a major bandit bomb factory in Zamfara. Yes, you heard that right. Bandit bomb factory in Zamfara, leaving dozens of terrorists neutralized and their top leaders on the run. This isn't just another patrol, it is a massive escalation following a secret US mission that has changed the rules of the game in the north. If you want to see how the Nigerian Air Force is finally taking the fight to the heart of the forest, stay tuned. Let's get straight to the facts. On December 28th, Nigerian Air Force fighter jets conducted a high-precision raid on Tuba Hills and the hideout of the notorious bandit leaders, Kachala Doggo. The pilot didn't just hit the tent, they identified massive high-headed factories, that is, improvised explosive device factory, where these bandits have been manufacturing the bombs used to destroy our roads and kill our soldiers. The Nigerian Air Force didn't just damage it, they obliterated it. Witnesses report massive secondary explosion that could be heard for miles, meaning the terrorists' own weapons were used to wipe them out. Several high-ranking bandit commanders were confirmed dead on the spot. But why now? Why the sudden surge in precision? To understand this, we have to look back just 72 hours to Christmas Day, while Nigeria was celebrating. The US military launched a surgical strike on ISIS West African target in nearby Sokoto State. This is a military attack intended to damage only specific legitimate military targets with little structure or people. By the US taking out the communication hub of the ISIS in Sokoto, they effectively blinded the bandit network in Zamfara. It cut off the intelligence flow that bandits like Bello Turji used to escape before the Nigerian Air Force arrived. This was the opening the Nigerian Air Force needed to fly in undetected and hit jackpots at Tuba Hill. Who is Kachala Doggo and why the bomb factory? To bring everyone up to speed, Kachala Doggo has been a ghost in Zamfara forest for years. He isn't just a gunman, he is an architect of terror. While other bandits focus on kidnapping, Doggo focused on explosive technologies. His camp was the R&D Research and Development Center for the bandit insurgency. By destroying this factory, the Nigerian Air Force Authority has effectively cut off the supply of landmine roadside bombs for months to come. This is a major blow to their ability to hold territories. Before we move on into shocking reasons why this group are able to recruit so many young boys into their lives, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are tracking the news hour by hour to bring you the truth. There are two major waves of assault launched by the Nigerian Air Force. The precision strike at the Tuba Hill was first, and let's look at the footage. The first wave target Tuba Hill. If you look at the drone footage, you will see this isn't just a forest, it is a high altitude vantage point. The Nigerian Air Force intelligence drone spotted a large gathering of bandits there. They weren't just resting, They were coordinating. The Nigerian Air Force used Alpha Jets for this phase. An Alpha Jet is a light attack and advanced trainer aircraft. It is perfect for Nigerian terrain because it can fly low and slow enough to spot targets in thick bushes that faster jets might miss. The first bomb dropped directly on the command center. You can see in the footage the moment of impact. There were no escape. This strike effectively decapitated the local leadership in that sector before they could even radio for help. While the dust was still settling at the Tuba Hill, the second and more important attack was launched just kilometers away. This was the raid on Kachala Doggo camp. Got intense. Notice the secondary explosion. A normal tent or hut didn't just explode like that. The fireball effect is proof of secondary detonation. This confirmed that the Nigerian Air Force successfully wiped the Bandit main arsenal. This wasn't just a camp, it was a factory of death. Everything Kachala Doggo had spent months building to use against the Nigerian people was gone in seconds. Initial assessments confirmed that dozens of bandits were neutralized. But here is the big question for everyone asking. Was Bello Turji there? Bello Turji, was he there? Reports suggest that while Turji wasn't primary target of the specific factory strike, the destruction of his heel, Kachala Doggo, completely exposed. Without this bomb and without this base, Turji is now a general without an army. He is reportedly fleeing deeper into the forest, moving only at night because he knows the Nigerian Air Force drone are now watching his every move. If you are enjoying this deep dive into the tactical side of this war, make sure to drop a like on this video. It tells YouTube algorithm that this is important information that more Nigerians need to see. Of all, how are these bandits able to keep replacing the men they lost? How does a man like Bello Turji find thousands of young boys willing to pick up ammunition and fight? The truth is painful. It's a mix of starvation, unemployment, and a total lack of government presence. In many of these rural communities in Zamfara and Katsina, there are no schools, no hospitals, no roads. When the government is absent, the bandit becomes the provider. They target young boys, some as young as 13, who has no hope for jobs. They offer them three things: food, a sense of belonging, and a weapon. To a boy who hasn't eaten a proper meal in days, a bandit leader isn't a criminal at first. He is a lifesaver. This is the human factor that we need to shut down, just like the Nigerian Air Force shut down the bomb factory. Poverty as a weapon. We also have to talk about the collapse of the local economy. With cattle rustling and farming becoming impossible due to insecurity, the business of kidnapping has become the only economy left in some areas. Bandits use a tactics of deliberate starvation. They burn the farms of villagers that don't pay protection tax. Once the villagers is starving, the boys from that same village are forced to join the bandits just to feed their family. It's a vicious circle of starvation and violence that bombs alone cannot fix. This to harvest their own crops. Imagine if they don't pay, the crops are burnt. So what is the solution? Yes, the Nigerian Air Force strike are 100% necessary to break their strength, shatter their morale, and dismantle them. But the final solution must be more than just fire and bombings. We need the two obligations for farmers. We need to provide jobs that pay better than kidnapping, that pays better than kidnapping. We have to give these boys reasons to live so they stop having reason to kill. The strike in Zamfara this week were a massive victory, and the US mission intelligence has shown that Nigeria is not alone in this fight. But war, and will keep you updated as the situation progresses. Kindly like and subscribe to the channel to hear more